When you think of your childhood, do you think about those scraped knees that you might have gotten running around with your neighbors or your classmates? Or do you think about the countless hours spent scrolling through your timeline on social media, trying to find out what your friends are doing if you weren't invited at that time? Well, your children might only look back on their childhood with the latter if we don't do something about it now. Twice as many kids have owned cell phones as they did in 2004. And 71% of kids ages 9 to 17 report going on social media at least weekly. And 41% of these kids report having negative experiences as a result of using social media. As a parent, you have the power to change these statistics. You might not realize all the negative impacts that social media has on your children because you always hear about it promoting those social networks. Social media has been linked to increasing risks for mental illness, and of those, the most common are depression and anxiety. A lot of this can be contributed to the cyberbullying that goes on through the so-called anonymous web. A lot of kids don't realize that what they do over the web can be traced back to them. Some even refer to this social media craze as a virus, as you're about to watch in this next video clip.
The virus feeds on those who are vulnerable to feeling emotions of hate, anger, envy, insecurity, and peer pressure. The effects have proven severe and could cause emotional scarring, creating long-term symptoms of depression and, in some cases, suicide.
There are countless stories of kids getting cyberbullied to such an extreme extent that they commit suicide, like that video just suggested. One specific story involves a 13-year-old girl named Grace from Baltimore who ended her life on Easter Sunday to end the pain that cyberbullies have inflicted on her for months. No one ever deserves to feel that way after just going online. This could be happening to your kid right under your nose without your knowledge. Don't you want the best for your kid? It's time to tell them to put down that technology and to pick up a physical activity. As an exercise science major, I know how important it is to follow those physical activity guidelines that they give us, especially in children, to see those important bone and muscle developments. Children need to have at least 1 hour daily devoted to physical activity, with at least 3 days out of the week involving bone and muscle development activities. Not only are they improving physically, but they're also improving cognitively and socially. That will be crucial factors that will lead to their success later on in life. Several studies have proven that physical activity can combat and prevent those symptoms of depression and anxiety that you might have seen with your children from those social media sites. Now, I know what you may be thinking. You're so busy with all of your work that these smartphones are a great way to keep your kids occupied. Well, there's a simple fix for that. You can always sign them up for a sports team, invite their friends over, set up games outside for them to play. Actually, being a part of a sports team has been proven to increase their academic performance, which also prompted the CDC to start the Burn to Learn campaign. A lot of people don't realize the beneficial effects that exercise can have and the detrimental effects that social media has. So I'm here to give you the knowledge to help you improve not only your kids' lives, but also your life so you don't have to worry about their well-being. You have the power to change your kids' lives while they're still at home with these small, simple steps of regulating their time spent on social media and planning ways for them to get outside and be active and just be kids. These easy fixes will have a lasting impact not only on their physical health, but also on their mental health, thanks to the new knowledge that you gained from this video and your great parenting skills. I want your kids to be actively running instead of social media running their lives. Thank you.